tricks.
Yeah, and one of
and
the
your
great
programming
tricks
was
in
good.
life is to destroy your own best loved ideas. And that I worked at.
Mhm.
I actually go through my best loved ideas occasionally, see
Give me
if
an
I can
example
weed
of-
one out, you know.
What are you talking about? Give me an example.
Well, I'll give you an example. It's a hard one. We had an executive in Berkshire who was a wonderful human being and terribly good at what he does. He was an actuary. And he was a member of our inner council, and he was with us, and we knew his wife and children, and we loved the guy, and he got a nasty cancer and was dying slowly. And we just left him there, dying and failing. And the reinsurance contracts he signed during those last 2 or 3 weeks were awful. It was a mistake. And I've never done it again. Yeah, it's natural to love your friend so much. And it's hard to come down on a close friend.
Yeah.
And
It's in your rules. How can you break? It's like getting up on the same side of the bed every morning. When you believe in something, like you obviously are expressing a couple of things to me. One is that you loved this guy and you didn't want to just shut him down, so you kept him in place and he screwed up. Is that the basic message?
yeah, I had a higher duty, and it was I think it's a forgivable sin. You know, I'd rather have, if I'm going to have sins, I'd rather have this one than a lot of others.
Right.
But it was a mistake.
Yes.
It was a mistake.
Or maybe not.
And you know, that happened to Lee Kuan Yew, this guy I admire so, who ran Singapore for so many decades. And his best friend had committed some moral act and immoral act, and it had come to life, and he committed suicide. And the wife came to a close friend and said, you know, in Chinese culture, it's a deep shame to commit suicide. Can't we cover up the suicide? He said, no, we can't cover up the suicide. Again, he was just tougher on maintaining certain standards. I don't know if that's right or not, but I suspect he was right. After all, he built an empire. He built a whole nation, and all I've done is build one wallet.